welcome back to EA Sports. I'm 𝐶𝑃𝐴𝐻-𝐻-𝑜𝑐𝑘𝑒𝑦. Well, Game 2 of this matchup is set to go down tonight. Opening face-off, just this is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Into the offensive end now. Takes the feed. Comes up with a monster save in front.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Oh, what a chance. It puts it just wide.
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
And he heard the answer on that one. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
Well, that shot came quick and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Big-time hip check there. That's how you finish a play. The Eagles move the puck in the defensive zone. Skates across the blue line. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Quebec City's regained possession of the puck. Hammers it from the point, and that goes off a stick and off to the side. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Quebec City's got the puck in the defensive end. The Eagles get a hold of it. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Sends a pass over. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. And now he tries to get it across to Ryan. And he'll take a quick moment to regroup by moving the puck back inside his own end. And he takes the feed. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. The pass out front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Puts it on goal. Makes the save again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Steps into the offensive end. Stops the rocket of a shot. Into the corner now. Denies him again. Quebec City's got possession of the puck. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Well past the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Just slide to the net. Oh, he targeted his opponent. Oh, save!
That doesn't swing momentum in their favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
And that was off a player in front. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Quebec City's looking to break out. Great defensive effort with the stick. Lets it fly. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Quebec City's got it along the wall. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. And he loses control here. St. John's with possession in their own zone. Mitchell's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Great poke check on the reach. whistle. Here in the late going to the frame, we're still scoreless. The Eagles will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Oh, what a save on the slapper! Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And he stopped that one. And he slides it quickly to Ward. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Works it across to Dawes. Feeds the puck over to Ward. Fire the puck! Well, that brings it into period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
The games you won by purchasing one of our 6-game ticket packets today.
A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Quebec City's looking to break through on the scoreboard, James, and I do believe they'll do it if they continue to play the way they did in the first. In that opening frame, they had the puck, they possessed it, they did everything with it that they could, except put it behind the tender.
Slithering feed, and that's blocked in front. He looks deep toward. Shot! Oh, that one pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one. St. John's has it in the open ice. And he slides it quickly to Ryan. Moves it to the middle. Puts it off the post. Handles the puck. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Quebec City's taken possession in their own end. The Eagles gain the zone. Passes on over to Cook. A little banging and crashing now. Into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Cooper. Denies him in close.
That's what we call a ready goalie, James. Ready for anything. The pass across and to be able to steal one.
Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Takes it at center. Shot. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
St. John's gets the puck near the boards. The Eagles have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Back to the blue line. Stops it with a glove.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes the save.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Eagles win it in the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Figs. Looking to set up offensively. Jabs the puck away. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Figs carries the puck in his own zone. From the point, takes a shot. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Past the midway mark of the frame, the game is still scoreless. St. John's wins the faceoff. The Eagles will play it in their own end. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. Quebec City's ready to go on the attack. Quick feed to Kavanaugh. Solid hit on the play. Quebec City's got it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And now he angles it across to Cooper. Great on-ice awareness to bat it down. Standing tall with the save. Grabs the puck. Thunderous hip check on the play. Fires it into the offensive zone. Quebec City's got a hold of the puck. Across the line, down the left wall. Turn that chance aside. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Fibbs wins the draw on their own end. Ward stick handling in his own zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And he takes the dish. And he takes the feed. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play. St. John's takes hold of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Moore. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Moves the puck along the half wall. And here comes the judgment from the official.
Well, tough timing to take a penalty at the end of a period. You want to make sure that you can reset and regroup, but first things first, you got to kill the penalty.
Quebec City sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
The Eagles get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, bell. Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Strickland's going off for charging. Penalty-killing unit set to earn their keep tonight as they'll try to kill off a 5-on-3 man advantage. Quebec City's got it in the offensive zone. Hammers it on net. What a stop. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And manages to clear the zone. Drives to the paint. Tries to get it over to Ward. Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with the hip check. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. The Eagles' power play continues to start the frame, and they win the draw. Moves it to Ward. Fires it on net. Denies him.
Eklund's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Quebec City's got it across the line. And that's blocked. Quebec City's got a hold of it against the wall. And a textbook bad save there. Eklund's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Kavanaugh's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
Unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck with some gymnastics at its finest.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Here's a feed. Gains the zone from the right. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in.
Scores! The icebreaker goal and three. We have one in this game.
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net, and it's still the first one in the game, so the opponent is hunting. In today's game, so many goaltenders are butterfly goalies, and he is no different as he drops into the butterfly, looking to get his arms up quick enough, but he can't. The shooter just whistles one up high.
Quebec City's finally got a goal here in this 3rd period, and time now is on their side.
Time is on their side in what has been a defensive clinic, and they're able to put one by the tender, who's having an incredible game, just standing on their head. Now they've got to find a way to fill the net and protect the lead.
Here's a short pass to Ford. The Eagles have it now. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And now he moves it quickly to Ryan. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Picked up along the wall by Strickland. St. John's has it in the defensive end. And now it's to Mitchell. Quebec City's ready to go on the attack. Quick feed to Fids. Puck picked up in the open ice. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. Ward's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Stop that one.
Eklund's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity to protect it.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by 1, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Muffs the shot attempt. St. John's has possession of the puck. Looking to clear the defensive zone. They get it done. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Quebec City's got possession while undermanned. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Moves it quickly over to Kavanaugh. Centering in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
The Eagles have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. Hammers a shot! Stopped with ease! Summers moves the puck. Now he takes it over the line. The Eagles have it from their own end. Quick pass to Cook. Here's a chance! The Eagles have it in the offensive zone. Blast from the blue line. Oh, what a stop!
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave, trying to find that puck. He does and makes the save.
Cooper's got it in the defensive end. Exploring options from behind his own net. And it's a quick pass to Summers. Puts it on net, and too much traffic in front blocks that one. Oh, what a hip check. Look at this, 2-on-1. And they fail to capitalize on the play. Right in the slot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Oh, he gives up the body on that. Oh, and he lays out to block it. What a warrior.
I have a lot of respect for players who will get in shot lanes and sacrifice their body and put the team ahead of themselves.
Situation critical as we approach the final minute of the third. He scores! The big three!
He decided he was going to attack the net, James, and he wasn't going to take no for an answer. You drive that dot, you shield the puck, you're rewarded with a goal.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. St. John's wins it. Ford's got it against the boards. Fibbs works the puck in his own zone. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. He says, let's get physical on that play. Quebec City's across the blue line. Moves it to Ward. How did he stop that one? A critical draw here. Fibbs wins possession in the defensive zone. Knocked away. Takes a shot. Big save just as time runs out. There's the horn for regulation, and it solves nothing. Overtime coming up right after this. Will someone get a chance to put the game on their stick? Overtime looms. Oh, listen to this place. The electricity's so thick you could cut it with a knife. Scores! Your overtime winner! And look at the silly the squad's put on.
Shot, James. I mean, I'm looking at this going, man, I don't know if any goaltender would have stopped this. The way he was able to move his feet, corral that puck quickly with that quick release, the snap of the wrist to be able to put it by the tendy.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James 𝐶𝑃𝐴𝐻. Good night.
It's weird and I feel crazy. I work too much, but I'm lazy. Try your best, but you can't face me. Let me act like everybody hates me. Everybody hates me. Everybody hates me. Life's up, and I'm not surprised. If you read my mind, you'll probably cry. I do it myself all the time. Life's up, this is cool with me. I'll let it be hard world to please. I live my life like everybody hates me. I'm the type to myself just for a touch of serotonin.
This is James 𝐶𝑃𝐴𝐻, and this is our championship game here tonight. Welcome to EA Sports. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Yeah, they look like that. They're dropping the mitts.
They have to drop the mitts when you hit their star player. You know he's not going to fight, so who comes in? A physical guy who knows how to drop the gloves and win it.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. The road team's bench is banging their sticks, standing up as they cheer on their player, and that tilt went their way.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the face-off. Receives the pass. Comes over to make glove save. Shot. Oh, they just not enough of that to keep it out.
Eklund's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Oh, here we go. You knew that they were going to respond after he got clipped.
They have to respond, James. It's the right thing to do. If your star player gets bone crushed or clipped, you have to find a way to answer and respond for him.
There's the takedown, and I think that might be kind of a mercy rule there, right, Cheryl?
It's a mercy rule as they're exhausted, and you can see them as they're panting. But what it does mean is that the officials can come in and just break it up. The Eagles clearly win that fight, and now they have to build on the momentum that it's created. You can play physical, you can play fast, but what you do after a fight is really important.
St. John's wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. Quebec City's in now. Shot! Off the post!
Oh, great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead.
Here we go. They're dropping the gloves. You knew this was going to come after they hit their star player.
Well, if you're going to touch the star players, you're going to have to answer the call. They certainly don't want their top players in a fight. So here they come, the enforcer.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. You can see that they're still out of breath after that duo, that back-and-forth action, and they'll just sit for 5 minutes, get some much-needed rest. With fighting, it can be exhausting.
Strickland's great at making moves at high speeds with his ankle breaker zone ability, and that helps him get in on net. Strickland's known to deke at top speeds with his ankle breaker zone ability. Before I send it back upstairs, you should know Albie looks to see who will help their team to victory tonight.
Here's a short pass to Strickland. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. A chance! Shuts him down. And some textbook body contact there. Takes the pass. Quebec City's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Cook. Now a quick pass to Strickland. Denies him. He got all of it. Yeah, refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off. Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Feeds the puck to 𝐻-𝐻. Quebec City's looking to break out. On the point, and he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. And he gets just enough to keep it out. St. John's looks to break out in their own end. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
It's in. He scores. Takes the lead here in the back half of this opening frame. I like their game so far, and it's starting to show here on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I like it as well. I think they've been urgent all over the ice, and they get rewarded for it, but they capitalize on their opportunity, and now I would expect that the sticks will just loosen up a little bit here, James, as they get the game's opening goal.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Oh, read it perfectly. What a save. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Setting up a scores! Oh my goodness! He just pulled it off with the lacrosse goal!
Oh, he really did, didn't he, James? I mean, this is confidence and creativity personified. He's below the goal line, but he reads this ice perfectly to pull the move off. Oh, I just love this goal. Skill and creativity at its finest, James, and the recognition of where you are on the ice and where the coverage is as he makes his way below the goal line, corrals the puck onto his stick, and recognizes that the goaltender is out of position and just puts it in the back of the net.
Slings the feed in front! Oh, he comes up with a stop!
Eklund's made an excellent stop, and this has got to feel good. It just gives you the confidence to push on.
He scores! What a goal!
2 quick goals in a minute 30, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Well, this is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. Phipps takes the puck. Handles the pass at center. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Getting into the later stages of this period, Quebec City's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Feeds it down low. In close. Nice save from point-blank range. Takes the feed. Takes his
back on the ice and gets a shot on net, showing his true value when he is on the ice and can play the game. I mean, he just served a 5-minute major for fighting.
Beautiful read in the defensive end by Cook. Quebec City's got control of it now from their own end. From center they get into the attacking area. The Eagles have it now. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Sends it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
St. John's is trailing after the opening frame, James, and it's right where they should be. Why? They haven't possessed the puck, and they certainly haven't managed it. Way too many turnovers.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's 2-1. Fianls wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Lays out the block. Now can he get up? Oh! Slides the puck over to Strickland. Quick pass to Fianls. Uses the force on that hit. Quebec City's got it in their own zone. And that pass attempt is deflected. Good check. Frees the puck up. All alone. And somehow he hangs on. Moves it quickly over to Eklund. Big save by the goaltender. And tries to make a diagonal pass all alone. Oh, I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Moves it to Cook. And he slides it quickly to Ryan.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Made that stop. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. Oh, and he misfires on that. Slides the pass over to Cook. Takes that pass back to the point. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And that's knocked away. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Edwards wins the draw. Oh, that just sounded painful. Yeah, you don't hit him. Here we go.
This is where teams are made, James. When your star player gets hit, someone has to have his back.
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. They make their way over to the penalty box, still chirping one another. You can see that it was testy out there, but they'll go back to the box and they'll sit for 5.
Fianls wins the faceoff. The Eagles move the puck in the defensive zone. Strickland's got it to the side. Oh, what a chance, but a good defensive effort stops it.
Yeah, and if you're going to try this move, you have to be spatially aware, in particular below the goal line when you don't have much room and unable to finish it off because the defender closes quickly.
Grabbed along the board by Fianls. Oh, so close, but an even better defensive stop.
Well, I love the attempt here at the Michigan, but when you're below the goal line, there's 2 things you have to be aware of. How much time and how much space you have, and he didn't have either, so it clearly wasn't the right choice.
Here's a short pass to Kavanaugh. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. And it misses. And the D comes up with it. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Way too much congestion blocks that. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Cooper. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Moves behind the net. Knocks the puck down with a stick. And he takes the pass. St. John's plays it along the wing. Quebec City's got the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. And now it's grabbed by Strickland. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Oh, he got hit by a freight train there. What a collision. Phibbs has the puck against the half wall. Trying to make some magic happen.
Well, you gotta love the creativity, but Cheryl, I'm sure the coaching staff probably isn't gonna love it, right?
Yeah, it's a real great thing when you are able to pull off that flip pass, but when it doesn't work, sometimes it's a bit of the skate of shame.
Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. It is the moment of truth in this one here. Period number 3, and it is still evened up. Quebec City's got the puck. With possession along the wall. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Centering pass, and that's stopped. Quick pass to Moore. Stops him again. Slides the puck over. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Fires the wrist shot. Quebec City's got it along the wall. Eklund's got it in the corner. St. John's gets a hold of it. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. And that play's broken up. Here we go, one-man rush. Made the stop on that play. Coughs up possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Ward. Moves the puck. Quick shot! And makes the save. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. The goaltenders can't make the save if they can't get in front of the puck, James, so he anticipates this so well. But it's also skating. That power push cross crease makes the save.
Grabs the puck at center. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Manning. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. St. John's gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Ryan's taking it from his own end. And they'll go the other way with it. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Moves inside. And that's off a stick. Takes a shot. Denies him on the play. St. John's moves ahead with the puck. Gains the zone. Here's a shot. Scores! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever. And he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start.
St. John's has jumped in front by a goal here in period number 3.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of time left on the clock in terms of generating opportunities, so I think they have to attack. Listen, if there's only 1 minute left, I'd be saying it's all about defense now, but not with that much time left. They've got to continue to attack, continue to press.
Dismiss that chance. The Eagles gain the zone. Handles the pass. And now it's over to Kavanaugh. Tremendous hip check on the play.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Too many bodies in the way. Perfectly executed hip check there. Scoops up the puck here. Takes it across the blue line. St. John's has possession of it now. Sends the pass over. Oh, what a hit on the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. A little dipsy-doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
And a strong effort on that play. Quebec City's got it in their own zone. Ward's going to play it against the half wall. Scores! And a big-time goal here in the third. Evens things up.
Well, there wasn't much wiggle room left, James, but they found a way to put it in, and that's because of the full-court press that they've exhibited in this third period.
Here in the late going of the frame, it's all tied up. The Eagles win the faceoff. Quebec City's got it in the offensive zone. And he makes the save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Slides the cross-ice pass. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. The Eagles gain control of the puck against the wall. Dishes it to Fitz. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, off the iron.
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening, but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out.
Fires it. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Phipps wins the draw inside the neutral zone. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. It is all over. Stanley Cup champions, all those years of going to those early morning practices, Cheryl, it's all worth it.
Yeah, and their name is going to be embossed in the cup forever, and that's what it's all about. Not just the parents and the family that helped get them there, but how about their support system? I mean, a lot of players request trades to go to contending teams. Why? It's right in front of them, the Stanley Cup.
The cup is on the ice, and now it's time to hand out the magical piece of hardware.
And this is the anticipation. You know that there's an order that they're aware of, but we aren't. Can't wait to see it.
And here comes Cap, the engine, the lifeblood, the heart and soul of this squad. And he's finally a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, for the first time to be able to hoist that cup is an incredible feeling. I can just imagine the emotion that's circulating through his veins. But he has done everything for this team, both on and off the ice. This is a deserved and earned moment.
Well, a well-deserved Stanley Cup winner right here. What a performance when it came to finding the puck in the net.
And you need players to find the back of the net if you want to win. You got to score goals, and that's exactly what he did. He led his team, and now he gets to hoist the cup.
He put the power and power play in the Stanley Cup run, Cheryl, and he is now a Stanley Cup champion.
Yeah, he's hoisting the cup, and I'm telling you, he led in all areas when it comes to the power play. In particular, when it came to goals, they drove it through him, and he delivered every chance he got.
As he gets his hands on the Stanley Cup, this is a well-deserving player the way he performed, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, he had some magic mitts out there, didn't he, James? He made everyone around him better, but it was his creativity to lead and assist, find those open lanes, tough to do during the playoffs when everything is closed off.
And they're going to huddle up as a team and get one last picture with the Stanley Cup.
Commemorative photo. And I'm telling you, this is going to last. This party's going to go right to the dressing room. You can see them hugging. They're smiling. They're crying. Families around. I mean, this is the moment that you dreamed of. You got to soak it all up.
Cheryl, this is going past the dressing room, this party.
Way past.